Rusky Ed here, with a lesson that exists only in your imagination. Do your best to translate these sample sentences. See you on the other side of the intro song.
Rusky Ed, that's my name, and teaching Russian is my game. It's time to go a round or two, cause reading Russian is fun to do.
You are not imagining things if you think this lesson deals with imaginary things. But imaginary or not, ideas are nevertheless expressed using words, and what can be expressed in one language can usually be more or less expressed in another language. With that thought in mind, let us proceed to sample sentence 1. Это была лишь игра моего воображения. It means, it was just my imagination. The literal translation for it was just my imagination in Russian would be Это было лишь в моем воображении. However, it would be more likely that a Russian would say it was just in my imagination like this. Это было только мои воображения. And it's even more likely that a Russian would say, Это была лишь игра моего воображения, which literally means it was a game of my imagination. In any case, the focus word here is a form of воображение, which means imagination. The word лишь, by way of review, means only or just. Sample sentence 2 goes like this. Я думаю, что ты просто навыдумывал всякой фигни. It means, I think you are imagining things. More literally, the sentence means, I think that you simply concocted all kinds of nonsense. At any rate, a couple words are of particular interest. First of all, we see a form of всякий, which means all kinds of, and secondly, we see a form of фигня, which means nonsense or rubbish. And speaking of nonsense and rubbish, here's sample sentence 3. Это сплошная фигня, что он говорит. It means what he's saying is a bunch of rubbish. The focus word here is a form of sploshnoi, which actually means complete, continuous, or sheer. And now for sample sentence number 4. Я не хочу слышать о твоих надуманных проблемах. It means, I don't want to hear about your imaginary problems. Here we see a form of надуманный, which means far-fetched, artificial, or forced. And finally we have Представь себе, что не было никаких войн. It means, imagine if there were no wars. More literally, the sentence means something like, imagine for yourself that there were no wars. At any rate, the focus word here is a form of представить, and the pertinent meaning of представить for this sentence is to imagine. And now for a couple quick bonus sentences. Представь себе все способы, которыми ты можешь использовать этот инструмент. It means imagine all the ways you can use that tool. Она воображает, будто она самая красивая. It means she imagines herself to be the most beautiful girl. Добро пожаловать в страну фантазии. It means welcome to Imagination Land. Or alternatively, добро пожаловать в воображение. It also means welcome to Imagination Land. The focus words for this lesson include воображение means imagination, фигня means nonsense, сплошной means complete, надуманный means far-fetched, and представить means to imagine. Rusky Ed, signing out now. До свидания!
Rusky Ed, that's my name, and teaching Russian is my game. It's time to go a round or two, cause reading Russian is fun to do.